Hey guys, welcome back. It's me again, Dion, and before anything else, I just want to greet you all a happy new year. For this video, we are going to look into what's on my iPhone for 2020. So for 2020, I find myself leaning towards the minimalistic side because for me personally, I just want things to be organized and looking neat at the same time. So if you're into the minimalistic approach as well, then this video is for you. Or if you just want to see what's on my phone, then that's fine as well. Recently, I've deleted a lot of my apps that was pre-installed on the phone that I barely use even with my previous iPhones. So before we jumped into the screen recording for you guys to see what's on my iPhone, I will quickly show you the color that I chose because they have, I think, at least four choices of colors, but I got the lavender one because I don't know, it's so pretty for me. It's calming, and I had the black and white iPhones before, so I kind of like want a change in color. So this is what I got, and then I got a case for it because you know me. Whenever my phone doesn't have cases, I feel like I'm gonna kind of like drop it and have more damage in my phone. So I got two cases. First is this very simple, just kind of like a mosaic kind of thing. And this is the second one, and this is the harder one because this is kind of soft, but this, I guess it has more durability to it. As you can see, I'm trying to bend but I can't. So yeah, and I like the patterns in that. It's just so pretty. We also bought this one, but we haven't put it into our phones yet. Probably after this video, I will be putting them on. Let me guys show you first what my wallpaper looks like because I think it's so pretty. It says sunshine on my mind. So now let's go into my screen recording to see what's on my iPhone. Let me just start that. So now, as I open my screen, there is another wallpaper that says focus on the good, and it's so nice because they're both lilac in colors. So as soon as you open my phone, you'll see the apps that I use on a daily basis. So that's my mail. I won't open that because you might see some personal stuff. And then my calendar, and this folder where it says Apple apps is just really apps that I don't use. And this is where I told you earlier, guys, that I deleted some last night, but this ones I'm still thinking if I want to delete them or not. So the next folder here is utilities. This is where I have the App Store, the normal one. Oh, I forgot, I don't have Wi-Fi. Let me just open my Wi-Fi. I forgot. I'm sorry. So the App Store, and then we have the Adobe Fill and Sign. This one I use for when I have to fill up a form and then sign it electronically. So next is Adobe Scan. This is obviously for scanning and it really does a good job. So if you have some documents, because since I came here in the US, we've been filing a lot for when I have to apply for a bank account and all that stuff, I had to scan a lot of stuff. So instead of going to FedEx store or UPS store to scan, I just used my phone. It was really convenient. And then next is just the banking one, the bank app. So the next folder that we have is the productivity folder. In here, I have some apps that helps me be productive and make me accountable for all the things that I need to do for a certain period of time. First is Fabulous. This is an app that keeps me on track with the things or habits that I want to start and continue and kind of like develop into myself. So I recently started it this week. So as you can see, this is my first task. This is, I think most of us kind of take it for granted, but I want to start doing it, and it's drinking more water. So before I started the tasks or the challenges that they give on this app, they actually ask you from the very beginning, what's your end goal? And I chose more energy because I feel like I don't have much energy, even though I'm not doing anything for the past 6 months. And I feel like it's the root of being unproductive sometimes for me. So oops, sorry, I locked it. In order to attain that goal, that end goal, this is how they're gonna help me. I mean, this app will help me to reach that. And it started off with a challenge of drinking water. I'm gonna quickly show you guys how good this app is. So for example, this one, I started it, no, this is for today. So at first it does that. And it has this really calming, I don't know if you can hear that, calming sound. And then if it gives you this, well done. I forgot my screen is recording, never mind. So those are just like really, really good sense of accomplishment, and that's why I like this app. So I just started this, so I can't really give you a very thorough review about the app and what it can do for me in the long run. Maybe I'll do a video of how this app may or may not help me with my productivity journey. So that's it for Fabulous app. This one is called Shine Day. Honestly, I'm not enjoying this as I'm enjoying the other app, the Fabulous app, because this one you have to list down everything that you do, and I'm just not that kind of person. I guess for habits, I want someone to keep pushing me like the other app is doing, but yeah, I haven't been using it as much, so I may delete it. So the next app that we have is Google Keep. I started using this again. I had this 2 years ago and I found it really helpful. I believe I was still using Android phone 2 years ago, and it works on that as well. So the way I do this and the way I organize all of my stuff in here is, first I create the labels. So you have their home to-dos, quarterly to-dos, rebuy, which is the stuff I basically take a picture of them, and before I forget to list down the shade or the brand. For example, this MAC Studio Water Weight SPF 30 foundation, 30 ml, that's too long for me to remember. So I just take a picture of my shade and then I just put the variant of the foundation as the label. So as you can see, I also have them color labeled just so it pops and kind of gives me that, ooh, you need to do this now, do it now. And then the next one is my notes. I don't know, I don't want to open it because I'm not sure what's in there. I haven't really kind of like cleaned that app, but basically there's nothing like fancy there, just notes. And then that's all for my first page. I only have 2 pages. Actually, this is for news, but there's a different story. On my second page is all of the apps that I use, aside from the personal apps. I like to think that the first page is personal and then the second one is for social or anything. The first folder that you will find here is the YouTube tools. So there you'll find the YouTube app, TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a plugin that I'm using. It's more of SEO tool. It's paid, I'm paying for this, but it really helps me a lot. So if you're interested to know that, I can give the link down on the description box below, guys. I guarantee this will help you because it has helped me. And then the next one is the YT Studio. Of course, everyone that does YouTube, I think, has that. I would like to think. If you're a YouTuber, get this app. And then the next one is the photo and video. This is all the apps that I'm using to edit. I don't edit in iMovie mobile anymore because I find it's faster if I do it on the laptop, especially when you trim and split. It's much easier on the laptop. And then we have Vaunt. Vaunt is an app that lets you put text on videos, but I haven't used that for months now. The app that I use a lot, especially for my thumbnails, is this one right here, Fonto. So this is what I use to make thumbnails, mostly thumbnails. And then Over is an app that I use to make my social media posts sometimes because they have a lot of templates and formats. I've only used it like a couple times. I'm still kind of like exploring the app. So the next app that we have is Eraser. Actually, before I show you what's on the Eraser app, let me just, because these two apps are kind of related based on what I do with them. So UDoodle app is an app that I use to kind of like pre-cut a picture from a whole picture. So if you notice my videos on the Korean skincare, the how to start YouTube channel video, even the 100+ Christmas gifts, those are all cutouts. So what I do here is I kind of give it a border, and then when it has like a black or white border that's easy to see, I go over on this app, Eraser, and then I erase the rest of the background. I mean the rest of the picture. It's really helpful and it's easy to use. And then I also have Lightroom. Basically, there's nothing fancy here. I use it to just edit some of my photos. Haven't really used it a lot, but it's helped me once or twice. And then the next is Canva. This is also one of the apps that I use for thumbnail. Really helpful because it has templates that you can just use. You can change the picture to your own preferred picture, and then you can change the text if you want, all this stuff. If you guys want me to make a video of how I make my thumbnail, then just comment down below. So the next app that we have is the Reporter. This is from the brand of the external mic that I'm using, which is Rode. And as you can see, it's working right now because I'm using the mic right now to record. But basically, I've used this once for a voiceover video. The next is my social folder, you know, everything. Facebook, Messenger, you all know what those are. Instagram, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's Days with Dion. Same with my YouTube channel if you guys want to be friends. And then I also have Snapchat. I have Boomerang, Twitter. Recently have a Twitter account. If you guys want to be friends in Twitter, let's be Twitter friends. I don't have any followers. But because I just recently made it. Then I have Viber, Skype, WhatsApp, and Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, not really a social app, but we are going to a very fun event this year, and it's Jokoy. We're watching Jokoy, I think February 1st, so I'm really excited about that, and that's where I got the ticket. And then I have my Pinterest app. This is where, guys, I get a lot of inspiration. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I've used this for like a range of events that I'm going through with my life, be it like makeup. See, like there's even suggestions from me there, like wallpapers, bedroom ideas, because I've been looking for how to kind of decorate our bedroom, nails, eye makeup, hairstyling, winter fashion, because I'm from a tropical country, guys, so I don't I don't really know how to layer up and all that stuff. So this is where I go to every time I need inspiration and ideas. Most of the time I just go in Pinterest and type whatever I want. And then Duolingo is an app that I use for learning Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish. And then the next one is Clue. Clue is an app that lets me track my monthly cycle, if you know what I mean. Last folder that we have is for fun. You know, I have Smule if you guys don't know yet, because I like to sing. I'm a Filipino, I guess I like to sing. And then I have one game there because I don't really play a lot of games on my phone. That's pretty much it. And then here on the bottom part, you can see my basic apps. It's the call, my contacts, my Safari, messages, and Spotify. I use Spotify a lot, like every day, because I like music. I know everybody has Spotify. At least they know what Spotify is, so I'm not going into details about that. So yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. And I hope I kind of help you maybe explore or discover some apps that could help you in your personal life. If this video helped you, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you like this kind of videos that I'm making, I upload anything about lifestyle and some tips and tricks from time to time. Well, consider subscribing to see more of my days, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you can get updated whenever I have fresh videos every time. So this has been Dion, and I hope you guys stay safe. Again, Happy New Year. See you all in the next video. Bye!